Okay guys, so in the last video we left off with the gradient tool. We are going to move on to the blur tool. So they're both the same, and it unfocuses an image area. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go, zoom in on part of your burger. I want you guys to select your onion layer. So I think I have mine selected already. And then you're just gonna click on your blur tool, and then I just want you to blur. So see how parts of this onion is now blurring. So I want you to blur this part of the onion. I gotta concentrate in order to do this. And then I want you to leave it. So just blur that part of the onion, so then I know the rest of the onion is, in focus. And you're gonna leave it like that. All right, so that's the blur tool. That's literally what it does. It's so easy. The next tools are dodge and burn tool. So on Photopea, you're going to see initially the dodge tool. So basically the dodge will lighten areas, and then the burn tool is like the hand one, and that will burn areas or darken areas. So what I want you guys to do is on here, you're going to select your burger part, and you are going to do the dodge tool. So I want you to see how it's getting lighter. So I just want you to do a section of the burger. You don't have to do the whole, part. I just want to see the difference and that you started dodging, it. Then I want you to click on your tomato section, and then I want you're going to have to hold on the dodge tool and then click on burn tool. And then you're going to go to your tomato and make this part darker. So see how that's getting darker. And same thing, I just want you to, leave it just like this little part section, so I could just see, that you started making parts lighter and parts darker. The great thing is, like, even though I'm like painting over the, the burger, it's not getting affected because, again, I'm only on that layer. So just keep that in mind. The layer that you are selected on is the layer that you will always be affecting. If you're not selected on it, no matter how much you paint over it or, do something on it, it's not going to happen unless you are selected on it over here. Okay. So yeah, that's what those two tools do. Pen tool. So I want you guys to, with the pen tool, we're going to make some pickles. So with the pen tool, we're going to skip down over this tool. We'll go back to it. So the pen tool's over here. So basically, when you click and you click, you make a straight line. So I can make a shape like that. But a pickle is more curved. So I'm going to delete this layer. If you want to be safe, you could always make a new layer and then, do that. Luckily, it made a new layer for me. So just keep that in mind. Just be careful. Now, if you want a curved line, so you would just click and then click, hold, and drag, and see how it's making a curved line. So that's what you're going to do. So I'm just going to kind of make this pickle as best as I can. And then, there we go. So that's my best pickle that I can do. I'm going to change the fill color. Obviously, I wanted to change it to a green, but that's like way too bright green. So what you could do is you could double click and we can make it a darker green. So I'm going to go with that. And then I want you to make two pickles. So even though you have one right here, you could either freehand another one, or you could literally, let's see. You should be able to duplicate layers. I think it's just like this is not working for me because I have too many things going on. So usually you should be able to like control and then right click, and then you could just click on where it says duplicate layer. Yeah, I think it's, nope, that's just the extra things. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. Let's see if we could do it over here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so for whatever reason, I don't know why it's not letting me do it through that way, but I could go to layer and then duplicate layer. And then there's another copy. I can just get on my move tool and I can move it. So I'm going to place my pickles, I'll place it in between my, my two layers here between the, the tomatoes and the burger. So I'm going to place that there. So there are my pickles. So I want you guys to add that. And then the horizontal type tool. So in Photoshop, it's called horizontal type tool. In Photopea, it's type tool. So it just basically creates text. So what I want you to do is I'm going to want you to zoom out. And then I want you to click on this. And then all you have to do is literally just click and drag to make a box. And then you could start typing. So I'm going to say the burger. So it's teeny tiny right there. I can't really see it that much. So what you can do is you could highlight it, and then over here you can make the size bigger. So I want to make it bigger. I think you might be able to type in. So let's try typing. Yes. So if you want bigger than 150, you could type it to make it bigger. You could also center it. So I'm going to center it. You could also warp the font. So I'm going to arc it. If you guys want to, try something else, go for it, but I'm going to just arc mine. And then actually I'm going to arc it the other way. So let me just switch it. So arc lower. Yep. And then I'm just going to bend it a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to click OK. So I want you guys to pick one of the ways of you warping it. It doesn't matter which way. I want you to put the burger. I'm just going to move some of these layers. So I want to move the rest of everything. So I could actually select, so I could click on this one, scroll up, hit shift, and then click again. And now I'm selected all the layers. I could go on my move tool, and then I could literally move all of that together. Okay. So just to give you a heads up that you could do that as well. So you created text. Oh, also just real quick, if you want to change the color of the text, so as long as you are on the text, layer, and you click on the text tool again, it will bring back up the, the font edits. So I'm just going to actually edit the text real quick. So I'm going to change the color. So I want to do red, and then I'm going to change the font kind. Let's see what that looks like. Bear with me, it's going a little slow. Okay, so yeah, see how it changed? So I'm going to leave that, and then there you go. So that's how you would change, and edit your text. Even though if, say, you already made it, you could go back in and you can edit it. The only time... Oh no. So I just got kicked out. That stinks. So this may happen. So if this happens, it's good to periodically save your work. So Miss G just lost all of that. So what I want you guys to do is, during the time that you, fix things, or make things, I want you guys to periodically save your stuff. Because, things happen. Like I said, I'm trying to record while I'm doing this. So my computer probably, couldn't handle it all at once. So it happens. So I'm going to have to start over. So with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. And then I'll make a new video, probably one last final video to finish through all the tools. And that's pretty much it. So like I said, make sure you, periodically save your work. So, in times like this, it doesn't happen to you, because it does stink, because now I have to start over. So yeah. All right, let me go fix my project, and I'll be back with the last video.